Hey guys, what's going on? Alex here, back for another video, and as everyone knows, yesterday there was another ban list that was released, and today I've got a discussion video. I'm joined with two very experienced Yu-Gi-Oh players right here. We're going to be discussing all the cards that were hit and our personal opinions. So, would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hey guys, my name's Hey. I'll play Yugioh.
And then Darren.
Yeah, Darren. Go
Yeah.
Zoo. Go
Alright.
Chinese things.
Okay. Okay, so first card that was hit, Elder Entity Nordum.
Finally, dude.
This card was a problem from the start.
It's not like with Zoo, it was, draw 2 to 7. Cool. That's fun.
The card needed to be hit from the start. I don't know what they were thinking.
Free rank 4.
It's not even that. It's even you can go synchro as well. It's just it's stupid.
So I think that's like the main reason why they did it. I think it's just because of Zoo. Because at YCS Pittsburgh, 32 cards. I mean, top 32 decks were just all Zoo, all variants of Zoo, which means that there's clearly a problem with Norden.
Yeah, they didn't want to kill the deck off completely. They wanted people to change things.
Yeah, they just wanted to shut down like the engines and all that. And was it the fusion substitute?
Yep.
Yes, Fusion sub combo. If you look at all the deck lists, they were all running Norden because you could just abuse it and draw between 2 to 7 cards, and then they would run like 9 hand traps.
It's retarded.
Yep. So your whole deck would just be 1 out of 5 cards in your hand should be a way to get a Zoo card, and the rest is just how to interrupt your opponent.
And the main problem with Zoo is that they don't use any resources to do their combo. It's just one card, normal summon a Rapid or Barrage, whatever it may be, Terra Top, and then they have the full board. Then they get to draw cards on top of that, but because they only expended 1 card to do the combo, they also had like 4 cards to start off with. So then,
All the back row.
what like best case scenario is they end up with like a full board and then 11 cards in their hands or something like that, something crazy. And if
Yep.
they're all hand traps, how is your opponent supposed to play through Ghost Ash, Ghost Ogre, Maxi, or like Joel and Lockbird?
And then like OCG didn't even have Norden anyway, so and Norden was like just destroying us, and and Zodiac was just still out of control. It's just
I mean, Zodiac is still out of control.
it's still out of control, but like we had more power because we had Norden, and now Terra Top is gone, which is our next card on the list, which is Terra Top. It's about fucking time, isn't it?
Rest in
Guide
peace, Burning Abyss. Burning Abyss, where are you?
It was literally free tour guide 2.0. Like, I don't.
Like the whole thing when it came to Burning Abyss, right? It's like Tour Guide got limited, then Terra Top came out, and it just replaced Tour Guide, but people still using Tour Guide because it was at 1. But like I think
It's actually really easy now to break Zoo boards because they can't make turn bird along with the combo. Because usually if they had Terra Top Barrage, they could just go turn bird and then do whatever, and you couldn't Regeki them.
If you check, a lot of pure Zoo decks didn't actually have Totem Bird in there.
Yeah, so they were some people were running turn bird, some people weren't. Some people actually ran like 2 invokers as well, which is crazy.
how would you use that though? Like
So what did you go? Terra Top, go into invoker, right?
yeah,
And then you'd usually hit the invoker some way.
yeah.
And you could just like, I don't know, normal summon a Scorpio or Balbaboon because some crazy people play Balbaboon in their Zoo deck, which isn't actually that bad. And
Like, when
then
you're using like Metal
make
Zoo.
another Invoker. And then Invoker isn't a once per turn.
Oh shit! Is it only like you can use this card once per turn, or is it just like when it comes to Invoker, not like you can only activate the effect of Invoker once per turn?
No.
Oh, it just says once per turn. It's not like MX Abraham.
Yeah,
once per
yeah,
turn. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just silly.
I know, right? It's crazy.
It's crazy. And like when Link comes out, so I still think Terra Top's gonna be used in Link. Like, even though it's at 1.
Wait, really?
Wait,
I mean-
what be used? Because like you have a 1-to-1 ratio. You have 1 Terra Top, 1 Takatombo. If you draw the Takatombo, Terra Top's useless.
Yeah, only Speedroid decks would play it just because of the.
Because it's Speedroids.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we're kind of looking at it in like a competitive format. And like
Yeah, I mean,
the
like,
thing it does for casual players is that it basically kills off Burning Abyss.
yeah, but no one gives a shit about Burning Abyss anymore.
Dude, what? It's so sick. What are you talking about? 60 card Burning Abyss, one of the best decks.
Yeah, which
Make
leads
Dante mill free, 2500 ether. Hell yeah.
it's back when full power Burning Abyss was a thing and PK Fire.
Oh wait, Teratop's gonna be replaced with Scorpio. Because of that, they actually had to hit Northern just because Scorpio would give you the instant fusion. So you do Zoo combo.
Oh yeah, so Scorpio is like okay because it's a plant, and then you get to do Scorpio, discard, get Cobra,
Yeah.
and then there's one combo with Zoo involving just starting off with Scorpio, I think, where you end up with a Omega, Dryden, Hammer Kong, and Daigusto Emerald.
Yeah.
Oh, and Invoker.
Alright.
Yeah, so they had to, upon hitting Teratop, they had to avoid that whole garbage combo.
Yeah.
So they also took out Northern. In the
Yeah.
synchro.
No, you can do it without Norden. It's
Oh really?
yeah, it's a new combo for the new Bandlist.
Right, so is that basically it with Teratop then?
No.
Yeah,
they-
it's gone. It's good. Northern's gone. That's good.
Oh.
That's great for the game.
Alright. So, next card on the list that was hit, of course. That Grassix screener.
I don't see the reasoning behind it.
Pretty much agreed.
I'm not sure why they did that.
Like,
Because Konami have a history right now of bringing back decks that were old or like revamping them. So they started off with the Monarch structure deck, then they had Dinosaurs, which is the most recent one, and then
see, like, the thing that
Bosses
when it came to
are
like
back
Monarchs, like, was it Stormforth was like an old card that was just unused before like the structure deck came out.
yeah, so and then Monarchs became meta. Like a lot of the new decks with the structure decks and stuff, they're actually really good.
I think the whole thing, like the concept was like Grassix Greener, it just allowed them to cheese their way through, just using like all the like old cards, like Infernoids, right? Grassix Greener with Infernoids, just milling 20 cards. That's just disgusting.
Yeah, but Infernoids were dead.
They were.
Infernoids was a dead deck before that because they hit Reasoning and I think it was just Reasoning because of Cosmos.
Yeah, Reasoning
So
when Cosmos
Infernoids
was
were
at 3.
completely removed from the game,
Mm.
essentially. And then
They got sick of
you
them.
had Grass.
Yeah.
So now that you have Grass, you have Infernoids, which means you also have Light Swans as well because
Yeah.
it's a 60 card deck. And I guess Paleos get some benefit as well.
It's
from,
how
the
how
60
did
card
I didn't understand though. How did Paleos like use Grassix Greener? Because like
because they need to set up. So Paleos have to be special summoned from the grave. So using Grass mills your traps into the grave. So
Yeah.
you can special summon them. And then there was a card called Backjack, which is quite good as well.
Absolute King Backjack, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, that's basically it. They just needed to send their trap cards to the grave so they could special summon them.
I think it was a little bit harsh that they hit it, put it to 1 right now though. Like if they wanted to hit it, do you think I think they should have just put it to 2.
I mean, if anything, they should have hit Fairy Tale Snow if they really wanted to stop.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised Fairy Tale Snow is still at 3 personally.
I don't see the reasoning behind that Grassix Greener.
Left
The
arm
card's
off.
been out for 3 months, that's it, and then they just killed it off. Because now, if you look at the meta right now, right, you had Infernoids, you had Light Swans, some people were playing Light Swans still, you have Infernoid Zoo, Infernoid, True Draco, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But now you've just removed essentially 2 free decks from the
Minerva
meta.
Swans are gone.
Yeah.
And 60 card Shiranui as well.
Oh, it's typical Konami. Guys, we reprinted Minerva, guys. You know, you're gonna get it real cheap, but fuck you.
I know, right? That's so
We're gonna
funny.
make it
It's just like, yeah, you can't
Cross it.
really play Light Swans. And then, what's the...
Nice trade.
Shit, I forgot. Oh right, yeah. So Fairy Tale Snow, they basically banned. They might as well have banned that because without Grass, I don't think Fairy Tale Snow can do anything. You're not
Oh.
gonna play it in a 40 card deck.
Not really, no. I mean, like, unless you're playing something like just pure Light Swans or something. But either
I mean,
way,
I guess you could send 1 to the grave off of Brilliant Fusion.
yeah. Like, either way
Yeah,
though,
so-
that's still kind of shit. Because like, if I was to say like using like what's it called, Fairy Tale Snow and Light Swan, I'm banishing like pure Light Swans, just like with JD and everything. I'm banishing my
Yeah.
Light Swan cards. And, like, I can't summon JD or anything. Like, it's just gonna be
Oh.
useless. And now like what's it, Link's coming out, and Light Swans are just gonna be completely dead.
I don't know.
Well,
I
pure
don't know how
light
it's
swan,
gonna
but
go.
no extra deck really, because instant
Snow
fusion.
can save Twilight Swans.
Yeah, Twilight Swans. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be interesting. Alright, so moving on. And now we have the last 3 cards that were taken off. Wisdom Eye, Skullcrow Bat Joker, and Pendulum Call.
Hell yeah, dude. Pendulums. I love it.
Was this a good idea? To
This
take...
makes... Yeah, go on.
It's just, guys, you have 1 month of Pendulum left. Go crazy, have fun. Do it.
Pretty much. They wanted to sell product.
No,
And also-
yeah, they got the new,
Duelist Alliance here.
yeah.
Pendulum Evolution, June 23rd.
Guys, buy my Maximum Crisis boxes, you know, Zoo's not as strong. Buy my True Dracos.
Starter
Get my
deck,
Duelist
Link
Alliance.
Strike, July 21st.
Jesus.
I don't know. Will Link actually kill this deck? I don't know, but for now,
This is
All Eyes
risky.
Magicians are insanely consistent.
Yeah, because like, they got their Wisdom Eye back at 3. Skullcrow Bat Joker, that's like their main search monster now. Now Monkey Board's gone. And Pendulum Call is just Pendulum Call, which is just too strong.
They have 6 Pendulum Calls.
It's
Yeah, so what you can do is Pendulum Claw, right? Discard 1 card, discard like a Magician, whatever.
yeah.
And then you add 2 Magicians, right? Say one of the Magicians is Wisdom Eye Magician, and then you have another one in your scale.
Mm.
You have another Magician on your scale. Use the Wisdom Eye effect to pop itself, and then set like Oath Dragon Magician.
Yeah.
And an Oath Dragon Magician would just add Wisdom Eye Magician back to your hand. So already that's a 3+.
Mm.
And Oath Dragon Magician, what it does, if this card is normal special summon, you can target 1 Magician or all eyes monster in your graveyard and
Yeah.
add it to your hand. So the card that you discarded from Pendulum Call, as long as it was a Magician or Odd Eyes monster, you can then add it back off of Oath Dragon.
Damn.
No cost.
No cost.
And like Wisdom Eye is a level 4, Oath Dragon's like level 6, and then some of the Odd Eyes stuff I think are level. I think the ones they usually use are between.
It's like,
level
do
6
people
to level
use?
7.
They use like which one's that one that looks like some big fucking king teddy bear or something like that?
What?
Like I can't remember that perform power. I can't even remember what I'm talking about.
Oh, King Bear.
King Bear.
Oh yeah. I forgot about Performer Powers because some of the Performer Powers also have they're like Odd Eyes Performer Powers as well.
Yeah, Otto's perform powers.
It's the unicorn before Power Dice.
Yeah. And then I think Phoenix.
Oh,
But-
right.
They're all good cards, and like the new support's coming out. Like,
And then Sky Iris is also a card which is also searchable through terraforming
which is
or
still
set
at 3.
rotation.
How
Which-
many?
Personally, I'm surprised terraforming wasn't put to 1 or 2.
Nah, they can't touch it yet. 'cause,
I don't
they
feel
have
like
to shift product.
Yeah.
I know, like it's like because
does terraforming deserve a hit?
it's a free search on like all these like field spells that to be fair over the past year like field spells have been so strong. Like you had Cosmo Town, Domain, which people were using Tenacity instead.
Union Hanger.
Union Hanger. Now you got Dragonic Diagram. You know,
In 2 different types of decks, though.
Yeah, but you kind of need them.
mm,
Without them, decks don't really do much.
fair enough.
Like True Dracos without Dragonic Diagram.
It's just shit.
Yeah, they don't have any
I mean,
such.
Now they have set rotation, so maybe they could have tried to force.
Yeah, but
people-
set rotation requires you to run like 9 cards. If you're running 3 set rotation, you're probably running like 6 field spells or something.
2 random other field spells.
So then you'd have like set rotation, 6 field spells, and then 3 terraformings. That's crazy.
Mm.
That is pretty
That's
stupid.
a really dumb ratio. Now. You probably run like 3 set rotation and then 1 or 2 of some useless field spell that you want to give to your opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's way too many cards. But yeah,
Damn.
I think this makes Odd Eyes Magician like a crazy deck. It's so consistent. It's crazy. Because Joker just searches for Wisdom Eye, or just searches for any
Anything.
scale that you need, and then Wisdom Eye does exactly the same thing.
Yeah. So now they've literally got like, I mean, Kurin's banned now, so there's no Kurin lock.
Yeah, so the
Oh,
problem
right.
is that how did it get over Masterpiece, which is what everyone's problem is at the moment.
I mean, Masterpiece is going to be the main problem.
And I've always had this problem with pendulums where like it's very difficult to get over them.
I don't play.
The whole thing with Pendulum, right? The one thing I never liked is if you set skill and then vomit all over the field. That's basically all it is.
And you can reuse them continuously.
Over and over again. And the only way you're getting rid of that is just by getting rid of the scale. And now Skyris is going to be used a lot, so now you're going to have to get rid of that first.
But what is one good way of getting rid of scales? That's right. Unending Nightmare.
Unending Nightmare. Fair enough.
Oh, once again, shifting product. Please buy more Maximum Crisis. So you can get, literally, that's it. Please get our secrets. They're all good.
Unending Nightmare is an insane card.
And that's going to be the way that you're just going to be able to just get rid of Pendulum now.
Yeah, it's just that if Magicians go first, I don't think you can stop them.
Alright, okay, so what's going to be the verdict of what's going to be the best decks in the current meta once this ban list kicks in?
Probably Magicians.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't there when Magicians were broken. So
I think Pendulum Quarter 3 is crazy.
Like, Full Power Pepe was just absolutely retarded.
Yeah, but this isn't close to.
I know, this isn't close because, like, what's it called? Like, Plush Fire and Damage Juggler are on off, Current's not off.
Yeah, you don't have, like, Monkey Board anymore.
No, Monkey Board's completely gone. Thank fucking God.
I think Zoo is probably still one of the best decks because of Broad Wall.
No, it's like it's not even that it's that strong relatively. It's just that it's consistent.
Yeah, like any deck that just has that can just start playing off of one card.
Yeah.
Is crazy.
Like, what's it called? So, Zodiac, Draco, True Draco Zoo. You think do you think True Draco on alone will work?
Yes, True Draco Demise is probably one of the best decks of this format.
Okay, Demise. Yeah. And then there's Zodiac, and then Magician. I think Magician's gonna be good, but I don't know if it's gonna really just destroy everything. Not like it did before.
I think Magicians are really good. I don't remember what they played in the extra deck, but like there are some pretty crazy things. Like what's the card that people usually use for Auto Fusion? The fusion.
Pendulum. Wait, what? I forgot the name of the fusion.
Because they use like Archfiend Eccentric's gonna. I think Archfiend Eccentric's gonna go up.
What is Vortex Dragon?
Archfiend Eccentric's gonna go up for definite.
Oh, what is Vortex Dragon?
That card is stupid.
Is it good?
It's very good, but it's only because it was Odd Eyes. It wasn't exactly the best.
Oh shit! You can negate. What's the spell or trap?
Do you think Paleo is still going to be there?
Oh hell yeah! You just play 40 cards, right?
Yeah, but it's like 60 card variance is definitely gone.
Yep. It's just they'd have to really.
Oh wait, don't you just not run 60 and?
Yeah, just play 40.
You just play 40.
No, but can't you just like not run 60, maybe 50, and just chuck in the one Gross?
Is it worth it though? Because it's going to lose consistency.
I mean,
guess
because you can use left arm and Gold Sark if you have to, but
yeah, I guess.
I mean, Gold Sark is shit.
Most likely they're going back to 40 cards, and Paleo is quite annoying. It's just that they can't do anything against Masterpiece that's been tributed using Monster and Trap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they only run like what 6 spells maybe, like 3 card of Demise, Pot Desires.
And then people are going to be using what's it called as well, like people use Domain in what's it called, True Draco, right?
True Draco.
Yeah.
They used to. You don't really need it anymore because of the fact that like any deck that you beat using the field spell, the main, like you already beat them anyway without the main, so you don't really need it.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, if they just put in Domain, I think Zoo would just be gone.
So it's more a side decky card.
Yeah.
No, because like True Draco's problem is going second.
Right. So they have to go first 100% in order to be effective.
Because there was so many hand traps that Zoo could run, but going into Euros and Worlds format, it's probably going to be interesting. I think they've actually. I don't think the meta is as diverse as it was though, because
No.
they hit grass.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's going to
Yeah.
be less, pretty much no 60 card decks. Zodiac's going to be, of course, still there. Nothing's going to stop it. Magician can come back, I think, a bit
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
if they didn't hit grass, you'd have like
more diverse
like
meta.
Zoo, Draco, Infernoids, Paleo, Light Swarms.
Skull servants.
that was interesting.
That was very interesting the way that topped multiple times.
Mm.
It's pretty good.
It's going to be interesting. Anyway, that is it for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy, make sure to subscribe and like for some more juicy content, and I'll speak to you guys later. Peace.